Hey everyone, welcome back. If you've ever worked with CMS collections in Webflow, you probably know how powerful they are for managing dynamic content like blogs, portfolios, or product listings. But what if you need to switch out which collection your design is connected to or just want to detach it completely and make some changes? In today's quick tutorial, I'm going to show you exactly how to unbind a CMS collection in Webflow. By the end, you'll know how to safely break that link and swap in a new collection without breaking your design or losing your sanity. Let's dive right in. Alright, so here's what we're looking at. I have a sample collection set up. Let's say it's a list of blog posts or team members, but it could be anything. Imagine you're designing a grid that pulls in live content from your CMS, and for some reason you want to change the source, maybe because you copied the section from another project, or your client switched their mind about what content should appear here. Start by clicking directly on the collection list that's on your page. This is really important. If you click outside or on the wrong layer, you might not see the right options. So one tip here is to use the navigator panel if things feel crowded or layered on your canvas. Find your collection list element, give it a click, and you should see its settings pop up on the right. Now this is where the magic happens. In the element settings panel, you're going to notice there are dynamic settings. These are what keep your design linked to a specific CMS collection, so all those fields and content blocks are being populated dynamically. What you want to do is uncheck the dynamic setting, or in newer versions of Webflow, you'll find a little remove or unlink option. This tells Webflow, hey, I don't want this part of my design to get its data from the same place anymore. It's kind of like unplugging a lamp from one socket, but you're not tossing the lamp out. You're just deciding it should get power from somewhere else, or maybe from nowhere at all while you make adjustments. Don't worry if this part feels a bit scary, especially if you've got lots of dynamic child elements, like text blocks or images mapped to the CMS fields. When you unbind the collection, those bindings will show up empty temporarily, but your layout will stay right there. It's a good idea to double-check that you're not losing data you want to keep, but rest assured, nothing in your CMS gets deleted by unbinding. You're just breaking the connection on this page. Once you've unlinked your collection, head back to the source dropdown. This is where you get to be in control again. From here, you can pick the new collection you want to bind your list to. Maybe you're changing from blog posts to testimonials, for example. Select the new collection, and you'll notice your content can now be mapped to brand new fields. This is where the flexibility of CMS in Webflow really shines. You can swap out sources as many times as you need, which is super helpful during redesigns, A/B testing, or just general tinkering. Take your time with this step. If some fields don't match up, you might see empty spaces or errors, but that's just Webflow letting you know you need to remap those dynamic connections. It's a natural part of tweaking dynamic content, so don't be alarmed. Double-check your bindings, make any necessary adjustments, and before you know it, your section will be pulling in content from a completely different source. And that's really all there is to it. You've just learned how to unbind a CMS collection in Webflow, freeing you up to swap, edit, or experiment with new data sources, all without having to rebuild your designs from scratch. If you found this tutorial helpful, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. And if you have any questions or are stuck on a tricky Webflow issue, drop a comment below. I'm always happy to help. And don't forget to subscribe so you never miss out on more practical Webflow tips and tutorials. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.